All right, welcome everybody to the final race. Late model series here at Lanes Raceway, the fall series, Lanes Raceway, second late model race we've got this series. We got 8 of them coming your way, but hey, we had to add one. So we're actually going to have 9 in this current series just simply because I didn't have the tires for people this week. So this is still going to count, but they're going to get another stab at it at the end of the series just because I didn't have the tires for them. Sorry, but forgive me on that. Nonetheless, we're going to head over here to the little oval screen here. You can see the guys already got their cars out. Everybody's hooked up, looking good. We're going to start this baby in cam 2. Racers, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, watch your lights. 3 strikes, you're out. You guys know the deal. Starting this in cam 2. We just had to move the camera around. That's why it took us so long to get her started. That and Jackson just would not shut up in the pits. All right, here we go. Off to a good start here. A little side-to-side action there for Braden. He's keeping that baby under control. Last week, Braden's first time running this, and very impressed with how he can drive that thing. He actually only came off twice last week. Here he is coming off one time here. He's got his car a little bit quicker than previously before, and he's probably practiced the most in this series that I've noticed today. He was firing down the hole earlier. Got him a custom-made livery here at Lanes Raceway. We can make custom-made liveries here too for those that don't want to race a hero of theirs in the real late model series. Hope you guys caught the World 100 last night. Of course, Bobby Pierce bringing that home after a couple back and forths there with Jonathan Davenport. Pretty cool to see. We sat here at the track and watched it last night. We hit all the big races here for sure. We have a good time watching them. Nonetheless, Gunnar Bender out in the lead right now with 18 total laps. Jackson Daugherty right there behind him, Glenn Burton too. As we get a little bit of a flag call here on the play, we'll see who that is. And that's going to be the second strike there for Braden. Got to see Briney here a little bit earlier today. It's good to see him. Hadn't seen him in a bit. He's got into politics, so Briney's stepping his game up for sure. 4 red lights dropping out to green. Here we go. 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go. Gunnar, your leader, followed by Jackson Daugherty and Glenn Burton there to round up your top 3. That's about 18 laps to 25 laps separates first from last. All these guys running side by side, giving each other some pretty good room here, looking good. Randy Cotton Candy Kirtley, he's out on vacation this week. As we got another wrecked car here in the crook of the track here. And that looks to be Glenn Burton there on green lane, going to take a strike. For some reason or other, I can't make a strike on green, so we'll make a little J there. It looks like Glenn's reaching for something. Something came out of his car, possibly. What's going on? All right, 1 second. We're under a red flag rotate here in about 30 seconds or so. Looks like a braid or something. I don't know what's going on. They'll get her underway here shortly. That looked like Nathaniel. Was that your car? Okay. So Nathaniel going to get a strike here on the red. Let's go ahead and get that strike rolling. T, could you give me a water, please, when you get time? Thank you, honey. Heading over here to the oval. We can see everybody patiently waiting. Gunnar Bender, 32 laps out in the lead right now on orange lane. Jackson Daugherty, 31. Glenn Burton, 28. Nathaniel Burton, 27. Braden, 26. Thank you, babe. Gerald Whitaker, 22. Looks like they're finishing right on time. All right, here we go, folks. 4 red lights are dropping out to green. We're underway. Still first round robin heat. And the yellow flag as the car goes to the high outside there. And that's going to be another one there for Nathaniel, it looks like. Nathaniel, I believe, brought home the win last week, so we'll see how well he does this week. He's going to have to survive the rest of this heat for sure if he wants to win. Here we go. And another car to the high outside, and a couple more to come with them. And that's going to be 3 strikes there for Nathaniel. He's having some troubles there with his cars this weekend. As we got Gunnar Bender on orange, going to take his first strike. Gunnar side by side with Nathaniel as they roll through, or Braden, sorry. Ooh, and a tight 3-way around. See Braden there on blue lane. That'll be his 3rd strike, so he'll be off for the rest of the heat. 4 seconds left in the heat, so not too bad. Braden actually turning 41 laps before he went out. So 4 laps difference between him and Glenn Burton. Pretty good for a first-time runner in the series as we get a red flag rotation. Head over to the strikes and clear those out. Look at the track mate here. Gunnar Bender in the lead, 53 laps, tied with Jackson Darty with 53 laps. Glenn Burton there, 47 laps in 3rd position. 41 laps for Braden, 39 for Gerald, 29 for Nathaniel. Head over here to the oval and let you watch these guys work. We'll be right back with you. All right, 4 red lights dropping out to green. Here we go, folks. As we see our first wreck here. Car up on its lid. Taken out too, it looks like. Or maybe it was just one. Oh, let's see. So that's going to be Nathaniel. They're going to take it at first strike there. Daniel Burton flying on green lane, 2.425. What a scorcher. Oh, 2 cars coming off, getting hit, and the one's on their back lid, going through the back stretch here. See Glenn Burden and Gerald Whitaker take strikes. These bodies, they hold up quite well when you clear coat them, so they can take a pretty good beating. I was hoping to get Tom Payton in the action this week, but we didn't have the tires. He come in a little bit earlier and seen his body, and he really likes it. He brought in a koozie, so we got him set up for people to see what the bodies and stuff can look like that we make here at Lanes Raceway. And of course, we made him a custom livery for his business, First Class Detailing here in Livermore, Kentucky. If you need to get your cars and stuff detailed, of course, Tom's one of our early racers. I could give him a little shout out there for free. But he does a good job. He does my golf cart every week. He only charges $20, so I mean, that's excellent for me. There's a couple more people involved, and Glenn Burden narrowly missing that baby. They fell right in front of his nose there. That was a real close call. So that's going to be a strike for Gunnar Bender and Gerald Whitaker. Gerald's second. Nathaniel, did you get a strike or did you just push through? You did? Okay. So Nathaniel's going to get a second strike there. These cars handling a whole lot better than they have been the past couple weeks. These guys have worked on and put some fingernail polish on the front wheels and got these things tuned up and doing quite well. I like to see these guys race like this when they're just neck and neck, side by side. Right now, Jackson Daugherty in the lead there on Orange Lane, representing the late Scott Bloomquist. It was one of Jackie's dirt heroes like mine. He started liking old Scott Bloomquist after I told him some stories about him. And he's raced Scott Bloomquist in the Hometown Heroes class and now in the late model. And we can see he's doing pretty good there. So we get a red flag rotation there. Go ahead and go to the strike menu and clear those out. Head over to track mate. See Gunnar Bender there in the lead, 104. Jackson Daugherty, 104. 98 for Glenn Burden, 85 for Braden, 78 for Gerald Whitaker, and 75 for Nathaniel. Heading over to the oval, let you watch these guys work. We'll be right back with you. All right, 5 seconds before we go by green racing. 4 red lights dropping out to green. A little hug amongst racers there between Jackson and Gunner. I love to see it. Four red lights dropping out to a green. Here we go. Looks like we got strikes for green lane on that one. Sorry about that, folks. See Jackson over the strike. Several cars involved in the incident there. Black. All right, that's all of them. And that's a heat over. Go over here and clear the strikes out. So take a look here at the track mate. Gunner Bender out in the lead there with 155 total laps. Jackson already 152. 152 Glenn Burden. Braden 128, 124 for Nathaniel, and 118 for Gerald Whitaker. Leave you over here with the oval. Be right back with you. All right, folks, 4 red lights are dropping out to green. Here we go again. Round robin, 4 of 8. We're halfway through. And we got the first incident here. Looks like purple lane there. Nathaniel Burden. Got a car coming out there on green lane. It's Gunner Bender. Two cars involved in the incident there. It's like Braden and Jackson. Several cars involved in an incident there. Yeah. Yellow, second strike there. Purple and black. Purple's second, black's first. All right, 4 red lights dropping out to green. Here we go. Jackson Daugherty going to the high outside there. Going to take his second strike. Gunner going to take his second strike on green. Gerald stalled car there on blue, possible braid issue. Check his car's braid. Are they too low or too high? Okay. So that will be a strike for Gerald. I don't think they restarted him, but he's close enough. 18 seconds left to go in the heat. All right, that is a heat over. So we head over to the strikes. We'll go ahead and clear those out. Head over to the track mate. We see Gunnar Bender in the lead with 206 total laps, averaging 51.5. Glenn Burden there in second with 203, averaging 50.8. Jackson Daugherty in third place with 200, averaging 50 laps. Nathaniel Burden 173 in fourth, averaging 43.2. 169 for Braden, 42.2. Gerald Whitaker, 40.8 average with 163. Take you guys over to the oval. We'll be right back with you. Hello, 4 red lights dropping out to green. Here we go, folks. Gunnar Bender out in the lead, 208 laps. Glenn Burton, 205. Jackson Daugherty, 202. Your top 3. Then we got a battle down 4th, 5th, and 6th. 177, 172, and 166. Excuse me. It's got 2 guys involved in this. Looks like we might still having issues with Nathaniel Burton's Scott flag. He's got 2 involved in that wreck. That's going to be Nathaniel on black and Gerald Whitaker on purple. Yeah, 4 red lights dropping out to green. Here we go. Jackson barely making it back to his car. Minute 45 seconds. They had to drop a little blue Loctite in on a guide flag. Hopefully that keeps Nathaniel's guide flag in. I find you do a little Loctite, a couple taps on the old torch, and it dries it up real quick. Makes it where it won't back off on some of the guide flags. I think Glenn's opted to get a Parma guide flag in the meantime here. We'll see how that works out here. Oh, whoa, and a hard hit to the high outside wall. So one of them is Gunner on blue, taking a strike. The other one, Nathaniel on black, it'll be his second. Is it just those 2? Okay. So 2 cars there with strikes. Red lights dropping out to green. Here we go, folks. Gunnar Bender, your leader, 223 laps, followed by Glenn Burton, 221. Jackson Daugherty, 218. Let's get another car up on its lid. That's going to be purple lane. Their second strike. 4 red lights dropping out to a green. Here we go again. Quite a few incidents in this round robin 5 of 8. This is our last race for the evening. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you have, and you've made it this far in the stream, for sure, hit a like, subscribe, and share. Check us out on Facebook for updates as we're getting ready to move into a new facility, bigger facility. A couple more tracks added, quarter-mile track and a Ton track, the World's track from last year. Oh, the car comes off and collects up purple. So it looks like that's going to be 3 for purple and 3 for black. Both of these cars are gone. And we're good to go. Now that dropped 2 of them quick there. 29 seconds left to go. 4 people racing now. Braden looking like he's got an opportunity maybe to pass Nathaniel here this heat. As we get a hard hit there up on the high banks there. It looks like that's going to be Braden taking a strike there on orange, his first strike. 6 seconds left to go in the heat. And that's a red flag rotation. We'll take these strikes and clear those out. And take a look here at the oval. Track mate, Gunnar Vender in the lead, 51.6 on average, 258. 253 for Glenn Burden, 50.6, and Jackson Darty, top 3, 49.8, 249 total laps. Nathaniel Burden there dropping out on that one, 210, got really close, him and Braden. Braden 208, 41.6, ranking there in the high banks there at the end. Gerald Whitaker involved in a couple wrecks in the previous heat, but he's at 194. We're starting to see this tighten up a little bit from the bottom to the mid-pack here. Still about 30 laps difference separating the two. So we head over to the oval, let you watch these guys work. We'll be right back with you. All right, here we go. 4 red lights dropping out to a green. We are round robin 6 of 8 right now. And we got our first yellow flag here. And that is going to be Gerald taking a strike there, his first on black lane. What a heat so far. Hardly any wrecks whatsoever as we see 2 more guys coming off here. I see Gunner there with a strike and Gerald another one. What a long little stint we had there. It's kind of mesmerized. Whoa! Second time today that we've had premature button presses. All right, Gunner Bender in the lead, 298, 40 total laps, 288. Jackson, second place. Glenn Burden, 286 in third. Glenn Burden over there checking something out. All right, 4 red lights are dropping out to green. Here we go. Round robin 6 of 8, 2 left to go as we. Is that car stalled? Okay. Let's push it. Yeah, it's probably leaned out on one side. There we go. So it looks like Glenn Burden possibly got a blown motor here. He pulls his car there. Bad luck for Glenn there, dropping a motor just like Randy Kirtley did last week. Sometimes these motors lean out. Last night we had a race and Gerald actually leaned the motor out, so it happens. We head over here to the strikes. We'll go ahead and clear those out. Head over here to the track mate. We see Gunner Bender in the lead, 310. Second place, Jackson Doherty, 300. Glenn Bird in there, third, 286. Nathaniel Burton, 261. 246 for Braden and 236 for Gerald. We heard Bobby was watching. Morgan and T wanted to wave and tell you hello, Bobby. They said that they miss you, Bobby. Come on down. All right, folks, we're going to keep it over here on the oval for 1 minute and 41 seconds, and we'll be right back with you. All right, here we go. 10 seconds rolling. A little short break there. We had a motor swap. We're doing good on time, so the racers agreed it was all right. Lynn's going to get a motor swap in there. He only lost a couple laps that previous heat. 4 red lights are dropping out to a green. Here we go. Oh. And he's got a car going backwards here. Black and white. So 2 people dodged that wreck. Got a few people asking about the sprint cars here lately that we just posted on our Facebook page yesterday with the wings and stuff. And yes, we can get them. If you're interested, we will order you one and get you one set up. We actually put them together. So if you need us to put them together, we put them together for 20 bucks. And yeah. We're going to be running those in January. So 4 red lights dropping out to green. Here we go. Back to racing. Round robin 7 of 8. Oh, and a hard hit. Holy mackerel. You done? Gerald, his car came off fast. He says he's done. His car just flew off there. Hopefully it's still all right. Let's get a car to the outside here. 2 cars. So let's see. Gunner and Glenn. We get strikes on this one. That's their second. Four red lights drop out to green. Here we go. Ten seconds left to go. Gunnar Vender out in the lead. 361 laps to 350 Jackson Darty. So we get a yellow flag. 2 cars coming off up in the high banks with 4 seconds left to go. And that'll be a strike. I'll take a look at it here in just a second. Somebody pulled their car. Oh, Glenn pulled his car. Okay. Yeah, that was his third. Okay. And that's a red flag rotation, folks. And a heat over. When we clear these strikes, I'm going to take a quick look at Gerald's controller. I might make it back. I might not for the final heat. I'm thinking I might, but anyways. Gunnar Vender, 364, 353, and 328, top 3. take you over to the oval. We'll be right back with you. All right, I'm back. I don't even know what the strikes are, but surely they do. 1 minute and 6 seconds left to go. Gunnar Bender, your leader, 390 to 379 Jackson Darty. As we get a yellow flag here. Gerald Whitaker, he took out a brake pod. We're going to have to get some ordered, though, from DeFalco. Him and Jackson both. Jackson's actually using my controller right now. Two on you. Is that all the strikes? One, 1, 2. Okay. Let me get those up here. So Braden's got one. Glenn's got one. And Nathaniel's got 2. Good enough. Half the heat left to go. Oh, a little bit of a rough wreck here in the high banks here. And that's going to be 3 for Nathaniel here. A rough weekend here for Nathaniel on the oval track here. Last week coming from a win, I believe, to this, it's pretty tough. The track tends to have a mind of its own how it wants to settle in the cold weather. Could be a part of it. Could be, just a bunch of things. Who knows? So we see a car fly from the inside there. That's going to be a strike on Black Lane. They're first. 4 red lights dropping out to green. Got a lot of one strikers going on here. And Glenn Burden opted to do the old quick tap on red lane instead of taking a strike. He's rolling hard. Oh, 2 cars coming off hard. 11 seconds left to go. And that's going to be Jackson. Yeah. And Gunner. So Gunner's going to get a strike there. Jackson's going to have 2 strikes. He's on the bubble. Gear swap sounding. And a checkered flag. So we go over to the strikes. We'll clear those off real quick. Take a final look here at the track mate. We see Gunnar Vender is going to bring home a win. And it looks like 419 total laps, averaging 52.4 average. 407 laps for Jackson Doherty, averaging 50.9. Glenn Burden 373, averaging 46.6. Nathaniel Burden 331, averaging 41.4. Braden 322 laps, averaging 40.2. And Gerald 237 laps, averaging 29.6. Anyways, that's all we got for you this weekend here at Lanes Raceway. Come back next weekend as we continue the fall series here at Lanes Raceway. Hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, like, subscribe, and share it to all your friends. And check us out on Facebook for updates, especially for Lanes Raceway 2 as we progress through that. And also updates on our upcoming series. You can still get in this series, the late model series here at Lanes Raceway. We're only 2 races in, and this one actually gets an extra race at the end of the season. So thank you guys for tuning in. God bless you, and I'll see you next week here at Lanes.